The job's changed recently with the coronavirus. We are coming to the zoo less frequently, and we're trying to compile our days for more time-sensitive cases, or emergency cases will come out, anytime that's needed. Apart from that, there is obviously ongoing cases which can be managed, through once a week visual checks or anything like that. We've moved a little bit to telemedicine, so we're getting more photographs and videos of sick animals, and we have staff here who work in the clinic and they're here every day, and they can prescribe meds, well, we can prescribe meds through them.
Now, one day a week, we'll go around and do rechecks at every area. I'll get with the curators before and make sure that an animal doesn't need to be checked or an animal does need to be checked, and we keep a folder of each area in the clinic that has each animal who has an issue or a problem or needs to be seen. A couple of the checks and rechecks we did today, one was Pedsy, our African Cape porcupine, Phyllis, who is one of our chickens, and we checked on one of our goats, Colette, a burrowing owl, great apes, and we're talking about a couple of our chimps.
The vet students at UT, if they're healthy and et cetera, it's all a voluntary basis for them to come on the clinical rotations. We still have to give them a grade and find some way to assess them in order for them to be able to graduate vet school. All that we have to teach as well. So we're trying to be conscious of social distancing. We're all wearing masks when we're around the zoo. We're all washing our hands regularly, and I talk regularly to other zoo vets in the area and further afield. Sometimes they have other ideas, sometimes we have ideas, sometimes they've heard things, and, we can respond and react accordingly. And we're trying to get ahead of things as best we can, as I say, by trying to protect animals where we've not seen this disease or we don't know it can cause disease, but we're trying to stay ahead of the game a little bit just in case they do. We've just made it across the board changes, I think. So keepers are staying away from animals. We've reduced the number of training sessions that are not medically relevant. We've kind of cut back on that. There's barriers between where the food is prepared and where it's delivered to the animals, just to try and reduce any exposure to our animals who may or may not be susceptible to the virus. There is some recommendations from the CDC that if you are COVID positive or symptomatic, try and avoid lots of close time with your pet. So social distance yourself from your dog or your cat as much as you can, and just practice, regular hand washing, not touching your face, just in case. I think better safe than sorry, but as I say, don't lose sleep over it.